So you're joining me outside on this really beautiful spring day with whoa, I don't know how well you can see it. Back there is my cat, Kiki. Yeah, and then way back there is my dog, and just playing with the animals, having a nice time. And it sort of occurred to me that just how important it truly is to just kind of live like a kid. I know it sounds kind of silly, I know it sounds kind of strange, but most kids don't have depression. Most kids don't have crippling anxiety, right? Most kids, just like little kids, right, go around and have fun, have a good time, play with their friends, play with their dog, play with their animal, play with their pets, live like healthy humans. And for some reason, this in our world, right, is that it's looked down upon for adults to act kind of childish. It's looked down upon for adults to act in a healthy way, and that's just so ridiculous to me. I remember I was watching this YouTuber a while ago named Hamza, and I don't know, the downsides of having cats is they just shit everywhere. Yeah, but I was watching this YouTuber Hamza, and he spoke a lot for a while. He spoke a lot about climbing, just like going outside and climbing a tree, and talking about when was the last time you climbed a tree, right? And that really spoke to me because that was very similar to the whole point of this YouTube channel, of getting people back into nature, getting people back into good, positive faith, mental health, self-improvement through the natural world, right? And it sort of hit me that if human beings just started to act like children again, embrace some of that goofiness, some of that silliness, just laughing, having a good time, doing stuff just for the sake of having a little bit of fun, not like degenerate bad habits of having fun for me is going to the nightclub and getting absolutely wasted and doing drugs. Yeah, that's not what I'm getting at here. Having fun like a good, mentally healthy child is, because this just, once you realize this is gonna actually, this actually blew my mind, and I hope it does the same for you, is that for adults, what adults do for fun, in the end, hurts them. What kids do for fun, in the end, benefits them, right? So think about it. What are these fun things that a lot of adults do, right? Drugs, partying, drinking, just all sorts of bad habits, right? Of course, some I'm not going to get into for the sake of this video being available for everybody. But yeah, doing not these bad habits are what people say is fun. What adults do for fun are actually bad habits that actually negatively affect them, right? Pleasure, and I'm going to quote Hamza here, pleasure here that results in pain is no pleasure at all, right? Doing something that's pleasurable that makes you feel good in the moment, that ends up making you feel worse later, that's not pleasure. That's stupid, right? That's not something that you should be doing at all, right? That's actually really dumb. You're actually making your current self feel good for, that's like a bad investment, right? You don't put money in and then in the bank and then immediately draw out a ton of money to the point where you have no money later, but you get to spend it all and blow it and whatever, and you have absolutely no money left, and then you're broke, right? That's a really stupid decision. So why are you doing that every day of your life when it comes to having fun? It's ridiculous, right? It doesn't make any sense. But kids do the opposite, right? Kids go to the park, hang out with their friends, and I don't know what the kids are doing these days. I'm just doing what I used to do as a kid, right? You go over to your friend's house, you run around in the woods, you play games, you pretend that you're like cowboys and Indians and cops and robbers and having a good time and running around, getting exercise, right? Climbing trees, more exercise, right? Interacting with people socially, right? Improving your social skills, improving your mental health, becoming a better, more well-rounded person just by going out and having fun. So I highly encourage you, for the people who are watching these videos who are around my age, like college, high school range, right? Highly encourage you to literally just, instead of falling for the trap of the parties and the drugs and the smoking and the the degenerate habits, right? Tell your friends, hey, let's go wrestle in the park. Let's go for a hike. Let's instead of going for the run on a road like we always do through the city, let's go into this park and go for the run there so we get to see some nature, right? Let's play frisbee golf, anything, right? Actually have good, real, healthy fun that's going to make your life better, that's going to improve yourself, it's going to make you a healthier, more well-rounded person. And on top of it, you're going to have an incredible time. And you're not going to feel horrible about yourself later, right? You're not going to go drinking, have fun for one night, barely remember that night, so you're not even really gaining any value from it because you remember nothing. And then waking up with a massive hangover, right? You're not doing that. Instead, you're going to make great memories with friends that you have, form a better bond between you guys, have a good time, and actually enjoy the world. Or if you're a little more introverted like me, play with your dog, right? Climb a tree like an idiot. Who cares what people look at you, right? Sure, you might think oh, I'm not going to go climb a tree. People are going to think I'm ridiculous, right? Who cares what they think, right? They're unhealthy, right? They're depressed. You're mentally healthy. You're happy. Go climb that tree if you want to climb the tree, right? Have a healthy lifestyle. Don't be so worried about what other people think of you to the point where it detracts from your life. Live the life that you want to live. Live a good, happy life. Don't worry about the others because they're unhappy. They're not living the life you want to live, so why do you want to be like them? Live a good life. Just be silly, have fun, and live, honestly, a little bit like a kid, right? Have that innocence, have that adventurous attitude, and your mental health will completely transform, I guarantee it. That's all I got for today. God bless you, and stay wild.